Billy Red Mitchell's an amazing story. Here's a gentleman who played for 13 seasons here. His career spanned the Toledo Mercurys, the Toledo Blades, and the Toledo Hornets. He was also a very smart hockey person. He ended up coaching the Toledo Blades from 1969 through 1970 and is the coach of the Toledo Hornets from 1970 through 71. And what's interesting, he played his last game as a pro hockey player at the age of 41 for the Toledo Hornets in 1970-71 while he was the coach of the team that very same year.
Well, Bill was a great skater, and he was a defenseman by trade, but he wasn't a hitter or a rough guy. He was skilled.
He was a above average defenseman, and he could play forward if he had to, and he loved to carry the puck out of his own zone. He would rather do that than pass it, and he did a good job of it.
Good passer. He was more of a playmaker than for a defenseman than a goal scorer.
Bill Mitchell was an offensive defenseman in an era where most of the defensemen were bangers and crashers and things like that. He was very smooth. He's the type of player that you could put on the ice today because he skated so well and was so smart and saw the ice so well that he was able to really elevate his game during that era.
Well, he never got out of position. He's always in the right spot at the right time.
He made no mistakes. He had a couple moves in his own end and the ability to get the puck out, which goalkeepers like to see.
He was good at everything. He was the above average player, yeah. And I know one time we had a afternoon game, and then he went to play in Detroit in the evening with the Red Wings.
Here's a guy who ended up playing one game in the National Hockey League. He played one single solitary game for the Detroit Red Wings in 1963-64. He did it during the six-team NHL. He really was amazing. And if you can make the National Hockey League and play even one game during the original six era, you were one heck of a hockey player.
I never seen him angry. He was always had a smile on his face and liked to have a few cokes after the practices and stuff like the rest of us. He was a great teammate. You can't ask for anything better than that, yeah.
When he retired to Millbury, Ohio. He ended up coaching in the Toledo hockey community for many, many years afterward in local kids programs.